what's up my boys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking about what really is the meaning of life. What is the meaning of happiness? For myself, I definitely believe the meaning of life is being able to achieve the goals that you have set out for yourself. Being able to do the things that you want to be able to do. Doing the things that make you happy. That's being able to travel, doing the job that you always want. I've always listened to and remember the quote by Fuzz, the original bass player of the band Disturbed. He said on their DVD back in like 2002, everybody has one dream. Everybody needs to focus on that dream and accomplish that dream. He says, why focus on doing something that you don't want to do? You're doing it every single day. And then in the song, I think it's called Remember by the rapper NF, he says, and you can't tell me you're only doing that job because it's paying the bills or it's a job that pays well and you're not satisfied with it. We should all as people do as much as we possibly can to better our lives, because in life we get to the point where we're satisfied. Okay, we got a job, we're making an income, we're making a living, but in reality that's why I think people are so depressed. It's not because they have hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not because they're not working. It's not because they're not driving the best cars, living in the best cities, doing the best things in life. It's the fact that in life, they're not achieving the goals that they want to achieve. That's why you see people, I'm depressed, I have nothing going on. It's because you look at yourself in the mirror, and are you really happy with yourself? Most people will say, nah, I'm not happy with my life. Well, then do something that's going to better yourself. If that means go to college, making something of yourself, you want to be a videographer, make that shit a reality. Stop going and working as a security guard if you really want to be making movies. You really want to be a producer. You really want to be doing something else. The worst things in life are those people on their deathbed that say, yo, I regret the things I never was able to accomplish. And that is tough, my boy. Sitting back and looking at stuff and going, yeah, you didn't accomplish that much. You weren't able to go to Europe. You weren't able to ever go to see the Great Wall of China like you always wanted. All it takes is you putting money down and you saving to go do that. You want a GoPro to make the best action videos? Make that shit happen. Whatever you have in this life as a goal, make that happen. Every human on this planet, my boy, has a goal, and 90% of people will never achieve the goals that they want. That's tough. That's really tough thinking about it right now. Most people in this life will never achieve half the goals they set out for themselves. Why? Because either the goal is too far ahead, too crazy, or the goal itself is something they're not willing to put in the sacrifices to make it. Some people want to be as ripped as The Rock. They want to be as buff as The Rock. They'll never get to that place because they're not willing to put in the effort that it takes to get as ripped as The Rock. I was talking to a dude at work. He kind of works out. He looks like he's a workout fanatic, like a workout guy, right? And I was like, well, The Rock is pretty ripped and in hell of good shape. And he goes, yeah, but The Rock, he's on steroids. And I'm like, and your point? Even if he is on steroids, whatever, the motherfucker is in tremendously good shape. And this guy at work was saying that he goes, well, The Rock has his own gym. The Rock has nutritionists, and he has the money for the finest foods in life, so he can eat right. He can lift weights whenever he wants. He doesn't have to go and work. And I'm like, are you not listening? The Rock wanted to get to that place. You look at Rock in his college football days. The Rock was still ripped, still in good shape. It doesn't matter if him or Hugh Jackman, the guy who played Wolverine, is on steroids. They still put in a lot of effort. Look at somebody like Joe Rogan. He puts in a massive amount of effort to stay in physical shape. It doesn't matter if you have a 9-to-5 job. You still have the time if you want to be The Rock, be that big. Go put the effort in. Go to the gym. pump that iron, do everything you have to do to get to that point. There's nobody stopping you to not be as big as The Rock. Come up with an excuse. They will always say the same thing: I don't have time. And that is a lie. Everybody has 24 hours a day. You think The Rock has 2 hours out of his day to do it? Okay, you start work at 8 o'clock in the morning, you get your fat ass up at 4 in the morning, and you go pump that iron, or you go do whatever you gotta do to make that shit a reality, man. I've just been thinking, the meaning of life is doing everything in your power to make yourself that happy. Look at that guy right there at the Camaro. That could be his ultimate dream car, and he was just finally able to achieve it and finally being able to drive it. And he's probably like, oh shit, this is the best car I've ever driven. He's pumped to drive it. He loves what he drives, and he drives it with passion because he was able to achieve to get that car. You know, my boy Megadeth Dan, he finally got his dream motorcycle, and it might not be the most luxury motorcycle ever. It might not be the best with the most high specs. It might be a 1999 model. He just put on a new aftermarket pipe. He loves that thing. He motovlogs on it. He drives it every single day. He loves the shit out of that motorcycle. And to be completely honest, he's doing the things that he needed to do to get that. And not everybody's able to get that dream vehicle, okay? Or that dream car, or do something. And to be honest, I say again, not everybody will achieve their goals because not everybody is willing to put in the time, the effort to make that shit a reality. You have to put in the time, the effort to make that happen. So for myself, the things that I've been wanting to do require me saving some money up so I can travel. And I've always been the biggest component of traveling and seeing the world, because I believe you will never find happiness in one place. You gotta travel as much as possible to see what this world has. It has some of the most beautiful scenery ever. It has beautiful vistas, beautiful mountains, beautiful just beautiful everything, you know. And just where I live right now, you don't get the beautiful scenery, the beautiful mountain views. You don't get that. And I want to travel to places that I can see that kind of stuff, because I believe when you see that kind of environment, it can make you think. It can make you think, oh, where I live, it's not the best place. Should I move to this place? Should I move to that place? Because a lot of people say where I live, oh no, it's one of the best places to live. Why? Have you ever been anywhere else? No. And then when I ask people, do you travel? No. Why would I? Where would I go? Well, there's a lot of places on this planet that I would go. I would see the Great Wall of China. I would see England. I would see Ireland. I would see all these places that I've always seen in movies and magazines and video vlogs that inspire me to make more epic videos for you. You get to see all the beautiful things of this planet, because this planet has a lot to offer, my boy. So I just believe a lot of people will never achieve their goals and never live that life of happiness because they're not willing to sacrifice everything. Conor McGregor did. He was obsessed with his craft of being the best MMA fighter, making the most money. His goal was to make truckloads of cash, and he started doing that with the UFC. He went from nothing to somebody, and he was saying this like way back in like 2008, that I'm going to be the baddest UFC fighter that's ever fought, making truckloads of cash, making £1 million per fight, and he's doing it. So I just believe everybody needs to focus on what makes them happy. And it can't just be, well, my girlfriend makes me happy, my wife makes me happy. No, at the end of the day, what legitimately makes you happy? Is it getting up every day, doing that 9-to-5 job? Is it going and hanging out with your kids every day? Is there something there that you want to be doing, but you're not doing? Because I look at it this way. Making these videos, making these vlogs, it's way more satisfying for me to make them than focus on just the constant grind of a regular job that sucks. But that's just my take on the meaning of life. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you have any opinions? But my name is Trevor, back with another video. And thanks for stopping by and enjoying the ride.